Are we on?
Yeah.
Awesome. I forgot what I was saying.
The
Oh, I got my
most
mic.
important piece.
Got my mic. Are we sounding good in the
Yes.
hood?
Yeah.
Um, and then bonus, I have a webcam that I've had. I just forgot about. Well, I have something that can be used as a webcam that I forgot that could be used as a webcam. So I'm using that, but it's doing one of those.
Oh, that's a setting in your video, right? Yeah.
No, this is the actual camera's doing this one.
Oh, is it the gimbal?
Yeah. Right? I
Oh.
was like, oh, I can use you. It's like one of those handheld gimbal camera things, but it's usable as a webcam. So
Hmm. And that's a good thing that it follows you. You want
I
it to
think
follow you.
so. Oh, that's not, so I'm asking, how do we feel about it? Should I turn it off?
It can be I personally don't have a problem with it, but I know it can be nauseating for some. As if it's like
It's
like if
off.
you're just doing like a twiddle or something. But I don't
It's
know, Sarah,
off.
what do you think?
It's done.
It's
Does it
off
Doesn't
and it's
here's what
no one
done.
else?
it doesn't matter what Sarah thinks. So
Well, I
That's
just mean
fair
she's the only
too.
one who has to look at it. Is the only people who have to
I'm
look
just
at it
kidding.
are here.
I'm
So
kidding.
it's
I'm
kind of like
kidding.
a
I'm kidding. I think it was getting on my nerves, and I was nervous that I was going to go too far this way, and you'd see my pile of socks that I keep over here. So all good. All good.
They're not socks. I was there yesterday. They're not socks. I can't tell you what they are, but they're not socks.
Sarah was here yesterday and she left an entire desk in my home, and I walked past it several times. I thought you were pulling my leg when you told me that you left the desk here, and I had to go look, and I was like, well, that's a whole desk.
I've
what's the story
stopped
there?
pulling legs. Yeah, I thought it was like kind of rude to pull legs, so I've stopped doing it.
Good. What you drinking? Seems strong.
No, no. This is okay. This is like a reverse commercial. How do you call this? So, and there's a conspiracy theory here that I'm not going to get into. Okay, so like tune in next time for the conspiracy theory. But this is Diet Ginger Ale from Giant, like the garbage
Why?
Diet Ginger Ale. Why is it from Giant? Why is it Diet? Why is it Ginger Ale?
Is diet still the same diet stuff that they used to use? Like, or have they updated it so it's not cancer in a can?
Let's see. The thing here is aspartame.
That's the one.
Hmm.
Yeah. I thought aspartame was like something you wouldn't want, I guess. That's why I'm like, why? I didn't think that you
Oh,
would be into that.
yeah. So I think you're talking about like the cyclamates or something. There is something in them that was
I don't know
proven
that.
to give rats that ate only that cancer. So it's kind of like the
Um,
test that like there. I mean, this is all very like what's it, hunch fact, bad
yeah,
memory,
yeah.
like copy
You're
of
like,
my
I
own
ain't no
copy.
rat, first of all.
I ain't no rat, and I'm eating lots of other things. But anyway, it's so bad. It tastes so bad that it's been in our Patrick, Sarah. This has been here since when you visited. And
Oh,
you know, I drink a lot of soda. So yeah, this is just surviving,
She was trying to force it on you,
generation after
Sarah.
generation of
she
soda.
did.
It's so bad. But I finally was like, if I put it in the fridge, it'll be better than nothing. So now it's
Did
cold. Yeah,
did Amy want to disappear?
I think so. I think
No,
she
I
made
think
it.
I, so when I
What?
plugged in my webcam, I felt like it was precarious. I didn't feel like standing up. So I
Your
just
mic
was like,
also just
okay.
did a thing.
What's happening?
We're losing her slowly,
She's
slowly,
back.
piece by piece.
I'll just say I don't like the soda. It's very, very, very bad. And I decided today I would just drink it since I can't move and it's right here now. I will just drink them now. I know,
I
just
don't
throw them out.
understand
I
why, but
can't.
yeah, that seems like a weird torture that I do not wish to ever take part in life. And you did
Gingers
offer that.
died. I offered this. Did I tell you it was bad at the time? I just say this is delicious.
I don't know that you actually offered me that, but you did offer me some soda, and I was
I,
like, I'm not really soda, but
I think I probably offered you the Diet Coke though, like the real stuff. I
I
don't
think
think I would have messed with you.
you offered me Fresca maybe,
Fresca, yeah, Fresca's
which I
tasty.
Fresca,
forgot
that's a
about Fresca, right?
throwback.
Right?
I used to love Fresca. Is that aspartame?
That's one of the fake ones. I don't know which one.
Hmm.
Fresca,
I don't
what's
remember the taste of that one bothering me, whereas like most aspartame.
It's funny, I do. I
aspartame?
Interesting. I wonder if the citrusy. is like a good combo to block that, like to
Probably.
block the whatever taste that's bothering me in
Uh,
aspartame.
I'd like to throw out my first request. If you have a good hoodie for indoor outdoor transition hoodie, it looks like Amy's maybe wearing a hoodie that she maybe likes. If you do, please send me the link. I'm in the market for some good hoodie.
I gave
Good.
you a hoodie last time you were here.
That wasn't a hoodie. That was a track jacket, the MBK track jacket. And it was mine already.
Wow. I was
So
gonna say you must have gotten that gifted from somebody. It must have been like a hand-me-down
she
type of
stole it from
situation.
me years
Even
ago.
worse. Even worse.
And
So
there's
I
no hood
will
on
tell
it.
you about my hoodie, but when I decide it's time.
Okay, don't tell me about it. Just send me the
Next
link.
subject. No,
Just send the link. Oh,
no,
Oh,
I have to tell you
links.
about,
Is anybody links here already today?
of course.
Who
No, I
owes
don't think
who owes what? Did you ever give her the air pump or water pump,
no,
depending on how Amy's
I'll
feeling?
be over there.
yeah.
I'll be
We
over there
decided
shortly
that that
enough.
will just move in with her and I shall claim. Oh, I have a
It's gonna
question for
migrate.
Sarah though. Speaking of the moving in, my daughter reported that you told her that you put your initials on your plants because you don't trust me. I made up that last part, but
Yeah, I was gonna say the
because
last part's special.
you looked in the future and you saw me going, "Oh, it's mine from memory."
Yeah,
Is that true?
yeah, because I remember last time, I mean, literally when I was there the last time, I remember on the way out the door, there was some question about some plans, and I was like, I don't remember. I'm not sure.
They were mine
Um,
then. That's what that means.
oh, yeah, see? And so I'm like, if I just put, and I didn't do it in all of them. I started, it was a good thought. I started and then I didn't finish.
Have you buried a lead here?
No.
Maybe.
Is Sarah moving in?
Oh, you didn't know that.
How do you think I would know
Uh,
that? Tell me what mechanism you thought I would have figured that out by.
It's fair. It's a very fair question.
is it
Um,
shocking though? I mean, I feel like we've lived together on and off so many
Oh, it's
times.
not
yeah.
shocking, but you didn't even
Okay.
say it. You were like, "Oh, we just figured it out because I dropped off a table, a pile of socks." Like
That's
she'll break it.
okay.
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
kind of how it's been. That's kind of how it's been going, though. It was kind of mentioned, and then it was like, oh, we'll talk about it later, and then we like mentioned a couple of things, like a couple like action items that we needed to do, and then it was like moving along. Yeah, I don't know, just
Every
slowly
step
and
of the way,
surely
there was,
happening.
yeah, there was a thing that needed to be done and it would get done, but then there wouldn't be conversation beyond that. So the one thing was like figuring out like a good uh, rent split kind of thing. We did it. And then we just kind of like, okay, and yoga tomorrow. I'll see you then. But yeah, I am a grown ass woman moving into my sister's home.
I very much dislike that you say that like
Sorry. Sorry, I thought that would be the funniest way to say it. That's not the case. No,
that.
it makes
I
sense.
meant, haha.
It makes sense. So I'm doing it.
In this economy,
Will you be sharing a mic in the future?
Maybe,
no.
maybe one episode of Mike sharing, and then we'll hate each other for it, and we'll never do it again.
No, I say we have receivers that have two mics. Why would we share a mic? You mean a screen? Are we going to share a screen?
I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just wondering what you're
Share a
because you could.
space?
Yeah. Is there space at your
I
desk,
do want
Amy?
to get like a handheld mic in
There's
You could
interview.
just hold the one you have. Just
I could. Actually, they do. I've seen people do that where like they're holding the thing.
I was waiting for you
yeah.
to do something different than what you did.
Yeah,
What did I do?
anything but that. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
not
know
sure.
why. I don't even know what
Oh,
you did. I think is the best thing.
was that like one of those like remember the 3D? What is the thing where they throw stuff at you and they come at your screen? Did you think I was coming at you? Is that what that was? Is my
No, you
camera,
just
my webcam that
no,
good?
you did something with your mic. Like it
Oh, you
sounded
thought
like
I was
I thought you were gonna do something. I thought you were gonna be like blah blah
no.
blah. Testing.
No.
No.
You thought I was going to be like Ruthie and pull something from the depths of my lap
My lap is
and
not
present it and be
depthy.
like, what? What do you mean? Where did it come from?
My lap is not depthy. All right.
Depth.
Deep. Murky.
So wait, okay, so your
Murky.
question was you did have a serious question about good hoodies, right?
Yeah, not a question, just well, a request. Send me your
Mm-hmm.
links. If you have a good hoodie, send me your links. I'm going to get new shoes. So if you have a recommendation for new
I
shoes,
got a
New
like
new
shoes, new
real, like
hoodie.
hoodie.
real shoes, like really good shoes. I want a really good hoodie. I
I don't know why. When you said that, I pictured like 1920s, like proper dress shoes that they used to work in.
maybe let's
Real shoes.
get some loafers. No, I'm gonna spend a pretty penny on a good pair of shoes just because of how much I'm on my feet. I need to stop playing games. I play too many games.
I have a solution for you, ma'am. There is a store near us that does the foot scanning thing, and they're
Which
not
one?
pushy about making you buy from them. But they basically they scan your feet. They make you do this walk thing so you can see kind of like your walk patterns and how your feet are shaped, like the those things.
Pronation or
You're this
whatever,
or
that
that.
all that
You
stuff.
know,
Yeah.
okay. Don't make me use words.
Mm.
So they do that, and then they recommend the type of shoe that you need, and you get your size, width, style. Yes, ma'am. Why didn't I mention their name? I don't get free advertising.
No, my question was, am I the only one who's concerned that I will get shoes that are fitted for the way I walk and then I will never correct the way I walk? Does that make
No,
sense?
I think there are certain things in the way you, yes, it does make sense a lot.
Okay.
Yes. There are certain things in the way you walk that are like you can't correct. Like you're
Me
just shaped that
specifically?
way.
No.
Yes. Actually, that's what the guy was telling me. It took me a long time to get out of there because he just wanted to talk about you and your specific walk.
It's like your
But
sisters are free.
no, but like you can't change the way your bones are shaped, like the way things are in certain situations. So the best thing you can do is support yourself. So then that way you can walk steady. So like barefoot, like that whole like I don't know if I want to call it a craze because I do subscribe to it. Like I love to be barefoot and that
Phenomenon.
trains me phenomenal.
Can't, that's how we were
Something like
born,
a
barefoot. Like, wait, it can't just be a phenomenon.
I don't know about you, but I
Trend.
came out in real shoes, 1920 shoes. um,
Gonna get me a job and a pack of cigarettes.
but no, it is good to train like the muscles and like the I guess like the to strengthen the tendony things. I'm not a doctor, but like it's good to do that. But then there are some things you just can't correct for. That's like saying somebody that needs a cane, like shouldn't they just walk up straight, stand up straight, right?
Well, no, there is something to that because they're okay. You've seen that the link that your other sister, there's more of us, keeps sending to mom with that older woman who uses a walker. She can't walk upright, and then they made her work out. They were like, "Go work out," and then she's like, "Oh, I
That's
can walk up."
different.
Well, no,
That's very
yes, and
different. There's something very passive about using a walker versus making sure you have proper footwear on because you're on your feet walking around. There's something very different about that, I think, because the
so I
walker,
guess
like
that
it's designed to relax you. You're designed to like hunch over. So yeah, that's going to make that happen. I don't know.
okay. So I mean, I
I see
feel
what
like
you're saying
you're
though, but
quelling my worries then, and I feel
well, I
less
don't want to though, because
concerned.
I could be wrong. I'm just making this stuff up.
Oh my God. Okay,
I do
Adam.
remember saying I'm not a doctor.
Okay, Adam.
So here's what I need.
Okay, so I think I remember, how like you have like it's like I have a hunch, and then it's like I remember researching there's some information in there, and like my hunch is more like it's more than just that. So like there's something I remember looking into it when I was doing the barefoot thing, and it's like yes, and like yes, you should.
Oh, shit. You all won. I don't have another one. Well, it was on her list
So your
twice.
homework is to find out the truth, Sarah, and let us know. Thanks, because I could use a good pair of shoes too. I did find out
So
from
we'll
that
go to the
scan
store
though that
together
one of
then,
my
yes?
feet is a little bit, I should be a size, half size bigger because of my one foot's bigger, which I think I knew, but it's good to know now.
Is it your
So
right
we'll
foot?
I think it's the wrong one, I think. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I know who I
Are
am.
you? Are you sorry?
No, no, I'm
Wait, so
not.
you've been there
Puffy.
and they did the analysis, or you didn't do the analysis?
Oh, I did. I just don't retain information that's not necessarily like necessary for me to like readily grab. Like I don't remember that.
Right, but then you
I just
bought
remember
shoes
being
based
like,
on the
oh, wow,
analysis.
that was interesting. Oh, okay. So, okay, context is important, right? So I went there for Sabella for her cross country situation. And
Situation.
then you know what happened. I was like, do me too. And that was it. And then I was like, I had just bought shoes actually. So I just bought shoes that were a half a size too small. So, but it turns out that Sabella is that size and requires a similar shoe. So I'm going to give those to her. And then when I go back with you, I can try on a couple pairs and see what I want to do. The good news is, here's what I love though. I was kind of proud of myself is that because I've been on this journey of trying to find like a good pair of shoes. I guess it's like an age thing. I don't know. Anyways, I've been on this journey for a while and I feel like the brand, the shoe that I've been getting is really good for me. I love it. And I've been getting the same one over and over again. I am right about that. I was just off about the half size. So
What are the symptoms of being off? Like, how do you know they're saying you're off, or you've also noticed you were off?
so I guess they fit fine. The one thing I do know is that like when I need to cut my toenails, I know if I'm like hiking in them. If I'm doing any kind of
Got you.
like so I guess that would be a sign. But it's like one, if I try to keep my toenails not long. So and they tell you need like to have a gap. I find that like very uncomfortable in my mind. So I don't know, maybe some of it is personal preference, and this is one of those situations where I don't have to follow the rules if there's nothing wrong with not. And I see what you're getting at. That's not what you were getting at, but I'm gonna take it and pretend.
I mean, no, it
And
kind of
see.
is. It kind of
Yeah.
is. I'm concerned that I'll go and I'll find sort of this Cinderella shoe situation that makes me never want to fix anything that I could potentially be fixing that could
What would
make
that look
others
like though?
to make other shoe like maybe I can only wear a certain shoe because it's orthopedic because I walk in it
Oh, I
because
see what
I
you're saying.
you know what I
Okay.
mean? Maybe there's something I'm doing that I could be correcting by paying attention to how I'm walking that if I get a specific
Oh,
shoe.
you would find your person on a trail sitting there with your shoe like, oh. I'm sorry. You said Cinderella, and
Cinderella,
my
I
brain just
know.
went to
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I imagine when you said Cinderella, you meant Goldilocks, but now maybe you do mean Cinderella. So like I'm trying to think of like Goldilocks as in like
Oh,
not too hard,
Goldilocks
not too
fits
soft.
too.
Well, Goldilocks always fits. It's the whole point of Goldilocks. It's like
Can't
there are three
stand
options,
her.
pick the good
Can't
one.
stand her.
But no,
But
she
I,
meant Cinderella.
yeah, the Cinderella, I was thinking in the sense of like now I have this shoe. This is the shoe I need, and now I have to go find it, or it's kind of like vice versa because he's finding her. But that's what I took from it.
That's yeah, and that's kind of how I thought. I'm worried that I'll be stuck
Puppy.
in a shoe that I can't untie and take off.
Okay.
That's a fun image.
Is
I
it?
just I would like to add something to this, and this might be helpful or not. But when Sarah was here, I feel like everything's when Sarah was here. Sarah, did you notice my toenail situation? Do
Could
you
you
remember me
imagine
No,
if
wearing?
what
I
a
did?
visit. I
Could
I
was
was
you
going to
wearing
ask if I could
imagine?
stay
bandages.
with you, and I
I was
think
wearing
never mind.
bandages. No, there was a whole thing where I was wearing bandages. Oh, I guess maybe no, it was when Amy when you
Wait,
were there.
I was gonna say when I
You were
was there, I
here.
remember that.
Actually, that's what it was. So
I lived
Sarah,
through that
sorry, no
horrible toe
toenails for you.
situation.
Do you know how that happened to me?
I forget. You did tell me, but I forgot.
My shoes were too small, and I didn't know because I was just kicking around town in them, and then I started playing tennis in them, and that's when it turned out it was too small because I would do these like, stop short, and then my toes had it was close enough that I could push into it. So as long as you're doing the same activity, the same shoes are probably fine. But if you're starting to do maybe more downhill hiking or something, like if you're going to add impact to your toes or sort of like a short, stopping very quickly. So I did go up half a size to accommodate for that, and you know they continued
Yeah,
going.
so I
What
just
about your
know that if I'm going to be hiking, which would be the different activity with my shoes, then I can't have long toenails. So I think that was the fix for me, you know.
Exactly.
But okay, so I really want to grow my toenails out if I'm being honest. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry.
She's
I had
not
to.
though.
Oh, I
I'm
am.
kidding.
Ew. I get weird with my, I will cut my toenails like real short and then I'll wake up the next morning and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was too short.
Oh yeah.
But like they get on my nerves. By the end of the day, I'm so irritated with them that I am like, it's kind of like when you cut your hair because you're like, oh my God, this piece is pissing me off, and you cut it. And then you wake up the
I was
next day and
about
you're
to
like,
say
my
better than cutting
hair.
bangs, but yeah.
Is it? I
Mm.
don't know.
I've never had cut regret on my nails. I just get to a
I
point like
have.
right now, they're not too long, but they're getting there. And then they'll get to a point where they're too long and I can't stand to touch them, even to cut them. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do with my hands. And then just like I try to ignore it until one breaks and then I have to do it. And it's like I'm like angrily like, okay, let's do it. And then that's
So you're
everybody,
making it
right?
worse. So you wait for it to get
I wouldn't
worse
do
and then
that
you're
to
like,
myself. That would be ridiculous.
So this
Everybody
kind
does that,
of,
right?
yeah, but I want to say it's like, so this kind of reminds me of, and it seems like it's going to be off topic. It's really not. Is that I have a deodorant. It's part of my like my desk hutch thing here. I have a deodorant because I go through life. You know, sometimes you shower at the wrong time of day, and then like you don't put the deodorant on. So I always have one in the car here, because it's like the most, it's the highest impact, tiny little thing you can do. So I'm like, are you one of these people who has fingernail clippers everywhere because like you're there, it's time, make yourself do it, or is it like no, you have one pair, climb the mountain, get to it, use it, climb
No,
down.
I do have them everywhere. That's a good hack. I have other things that I have like everywhere like that too.
Like what? What
I
else?
don't know. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I wonder if you might have given me that hack when I was talking about this
flossers.
before.
I have flossers
Yeah,
everywhere.
flossers. You know, I have like little stations of flossers around my house. Yep.
And
But yeah, no, it's a like right now, if I can't cut them like mentally with the texture, I can't do it mentally right now. So it's like, but I know I need to soon. And so I have to catch myself where I'm able to do it without feeling icky about doing it.
it's her
I
special
know I'm an
shelf
adult.
of tiny spoons or whatever. These are these are my tiny spoons. Don't touch them.
Wait, I just I forgot at the top, I wanted to right off the bat apologize to all of our campers everywhere for me butchering the Vinda Viper. The whole thing. I said Vinda Vasher. As one does. If you don't know this about me, I butcher song lyrics like it's my job. Like, and I don't know. There's just something about like, I don't know. It was close enough. But if you, this is why it's important though, a Vasher or a Viper at the door. Who's at the door? It's the Viper. That makes
Oh,
the story you see, it's like it's the
it's an
Vinda
actual
Vasher. It's
word.
like what?
This
Yes,
Vosher's not a
exactly.
word.
So it's
Okay.
like it's the Viper. I come once a year, the Viper, that kind of thing, or something like that. Anyway, so I messed that up. I'll never live it down, but hopefully
You apologizing to the campers.
campers everywhere.
Why campers?
Storytellers, the storytellers around the campfire. Because the evidence I found online, people were really excited about it. And I think if they had seen my performance, they would have been upset. They would have thrown me in the fire.
Thank goodness we're
So
not
there, my
popular.
conscience is clear. Woo! Feels good. Feels really good.
I have an Am I the asshole I would like to put out there.
Oh,
The answer
yes.
is
That's
yes.
my answer.
Right? So I know like if you have to ask. But so here's the setup.
If you have to ask, you might
It's
just have
not that bad.
anxiety.
Oh, it could be. So I'm at the store. This is where like all the problems are happening. Usually I love the store because the rules are so clear. You take your things, you get in line, they'll say a number, you ignore it and just pay it and run away. Like we all know the steps of a store. But I go to get in line and there's a long line and people are in the line. Fine. I don't like that so much, right? But okay. And then there's a line with nobody there. The cashier has her light on, or I can't, has their light on, and is on their phone. And I start to creep closer just to see, to see, to see. And then the other working cashier announces that that one is open. And so at that point, I'm just walking up to it. Obviously, people who went to join after me had been in the longer line.
Not not the asshole.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I don't think so.
really, even
No,
though
I don't
like,
think so.
yeah, what are the
I
rules there?
think what makes you
It's not
an
like you
a-hole
ran
in that
over and went,
situation would be
move.
intent, I think. Now, you might appear to be an a-hole to somebody else, but you are not the a-hole because your intention was to get to that line, and you had that intention before they said it's open. So bleh.
Okay.
You may appear
Now
to be
that
the
lady you
a-hole.
hit on the way out, not cool.
Well, I helped. First, I said she don't want no bag, and then I hit her. So I helped a little.
Okay, did you get looks though? Like there were people like,
So this is where your anxiety thing is probably a really spot on note because I didn't even want the social interaction of being like, actually, you were here first. Oh no, you go ahead. Oh, you only have one thing. And then like everybody's British, everybody's Southern. It just turns into a mess. I didn't want to I could not because like I came to a store, I picked the things, I get in the line, they say the number, that. Like I came for that. Anything else is
yeah.
more than I bargained for socially.
And to your point, those are the rules. The rules are first person in line. I mean, yeah, if you ran over there as soon as they said this lane's open, something like that, then yeah, you'd be an a-hole. But no, that's just how it works. Now you'd
Yeah.
be an extra sweetheart if you let people get in front of you. Like that's a different level. That's like, do you want to be that? No. Ew.
Does that make you a sweetheart? Does that make you a pain in the A? Because now you're taking that time and then you're like, oh thank you, and nobody's getting rung off.
And then the
You're
person behind
wasting
them's like, but what about
resources.
me? I was in front of you first.
Yeah. I hate it when people are like, oh, you have one item you can get in front of me. Like, I understand the thought process, but if you're holding up the line to do that, if you're not next, okay,
Mm.
fine. If you're next and you're like, oh, no, don't ring me up, ring them up. And I'm like, somebody ring somebody up before I ring everybody's next.
Yeah, so actually, Ruthie, you were an extra sweetheart for keeping the line moving.
Moving.
Moving. We're not
Moving.
here for or we do that outside, right?
Okay. Can
Bravo.
we also say that the cashier is a POS? Actually, the cashier is the asshole in the situation, to be fair. Who's the asshole? The cashier. Why are you on your phone not taking the customers the way you're supposed to be? Your light's on. And then the person who is actually working, already doing their job, has to then do a second job of telling people to go to another cashier. So we found the
When
asshole.
was this?
A couple
Was
of,
this
I guess,
Target? What store was this?
okay. So I'm not here to be judged. All right. That's important here. This is a judgment-free zone for the next 10
Sure.
seconds.
I'm not
Sure.
agreeing, so just so you know.
I was at, actually, wait, hold on. No, Sarah's not going to judge me. Hold on. I was at $1.25 tree.
Oh.
Ah. Oh, the rules are different there, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah, once
You
you
should
said
have spiked. You should have spiked the baby on the way out the door. What?
Well, I did that. I'm not an asshole. Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So I was asking about Target because I recently heard that they have like implemented this thing where their employees have to greet you if you're within a certain amount of feet of them. And I'm like, wait, I can't wait to see everybody walking around the store, staring down, looking like zombies. Like that makes me not want to go in there.
Ugh,
Like,
no.
why are you doing that? I guess the thing is like, people are complaining customer service isn't what it used to be. And it's hard to find help when you get in the store. That's fine. Implement things that make people more visible, I guess, to customers. So then they can make the choice, make sure that they're responsive, like, not on their phone when you get up into the line, like that kind of stuff. But don't stalk me, That makes me
uh,
so uncomfortable.
that I noticed here in Fresno, people tend to greet you when you walk in the store much more than on the East Coast. I don't know if it's
Yes.
West Coast in general, but yeah, you walk in,
Yep.
welcome in. That's what they say, welcome in.
No,
I've
thank you.
noticed that people here are very well trained in sales tactics, like sales, whatever. I've noticed
Which
Etiquette?
that.
makes me so uncomfortable.
It's so because it's so
It's
repetitive. It's
weird.
so annoying. So like one of the things I've noticed, I'm curious if you've noticed this, Sarah, is as you're checking out, they do the like, hi, how are you? And then as you're starting to like, they're like, waiting for the thing to like your card to scan or like they're bagging stuff, they'll say, so are you doing anything today?
Yep.
Ooh.
What? And my answer is like I've just kind of just this. Like because
I'd
so
be
I've
Okay.
noticed
curious
that it's
to,
also
huh.
kind of the same time where you're supposed to be choosing tip. Hmm.
Okay.
Because
Here's
it
a
happens in
question.
stores that don't do tips. Like it happens in the grocery store and
It
things like
does
that as
too.
well.
Yep, it
It
absolutely
happens
happens in
in
the
it
grocery
happens in Trader
store. Yep.
Joe's, stuff like
Hmm.
that. So okay.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just it's so jarring because it's it's repetitive, it's not creative. It's just like it's like everybody here took the same sales courses.
It reminds me of that thing about like a sort of a forced niceness.
Hmm.
West Coast is nice,
Yes.
but won't tell you if you have like shit on your shoe. And it's like the East
Yep.
Coast is not not nice, but they'll be like, "Hey, you have shit on your shoe." Like,
Right. I'm like, hey, dummy,
yeah.
that shit on your shoe. Yeah.
So I think I could get down with California. Is it like if it's really a script? 'Cause if it's just people being nice, that would
Can
kill
you
me.
get down
But if
with
it's a script,
California? I'm
Come on.
wondering.
Hold on. Did Patrick ever
How
make it back?
could I'm glad you brought it up.
Did
Check
Patrick make it
check the
home?
to-do list. Hey Jeeves or whatever our AI bot's name is. Uh, add to the to-do list. Ruthie is to book a flight to
what?
Fresno. What?
I, I thought we were gonna keep that real loose. But I'll do this as much as you do any of the other tasks.
Okay, excellent.
uh,
You and my
okay.
fridge dirt are safe.
So hold on. Trader Joe's. Here. Trader Joe's, I think, is probably the friendlier of the stores here,
Hmm.
right? Because they'll greet you, they'll ask you about your sister and her pasty man. They will talk to you.
That was
But one thing I really
alabaster complected lover, I think is what he said. Am I correct in that,
Oh,
Sarah? Does that
that's
sound correct?
yeah. Yep.
Holy moly.
he doesn't watch this, so it's fine. But one of the things that I really appreciate, is they ask you, "Did you find everything you were looking for?" And I stay
Hmm.
telling them. So the last two times I've been missing two things, and it's jammed me up both times. So one time I couldn't find the asparagus, and she goes, "Oh no, I put out the asparagus. It's here." And then so she does the, I don't know how many bells, 18 bells for a 40-year-old woman. She does the bells. And then the person went to go get it. And then they came back with fresh asparagus. And I was like, oh no, I didn't say frozen. So that's one thing.
Oh.
And then the second time, last week, the last time I went, this is gonna kill you. I don't know if this will kill you or not, but I was looking for like the fake ground beef that Trader Joe's has.
Hmm.
Not the impossible. I want the possible burger. It's been discontinued nationwide. And another company that makes a similar product went out of business. So it seems like they were making it for both of them. And
Oh.
you know, talk about that ground with the beef,
Is
like
it the one that
beefless.
has the
Yeah.
pepper on the front, right?
Let me see. It's called
Like
beefless
a
ground beef.
yeah, I feel like there's a pepper, a
Yeah,
stuffed pepper on the front of the package.
I can picture it. Yeah.
What's
That
wrong with me?
there's a whole website dedicated to the Trader Joe's products and like their where they're sold
Yes, it's a
elsewhere
pepper.
as not Trader Joe's products.
Yes.
It's a
But the problem
pepper?
is the
Good
company that made
memory.
it also went like it's Eves, Ives. How do you say that company? You know what I'm talking about? They make meat
Hives.
I know what you're
substitutes.
talking about. Yes.
So, and I
Hmm.
use it in my chili. But I only make chili, as Sarah might know, like once a month, and I make 40 or 50 bags of chili, and then I just like set it up. So it's been out of, I didn't even know it fast enough to go and buy a bunch of back stock, like whatever, nothing. So that's just gone.
Oh.
I'm curious
Is that
why
a
they're no
thing? Is
longer
there
selling it.
anything? Mm. No. Did you find out why they're no longer selling it?
The company that makes it is gone, or the
But
company
what?
I stopped making it. Yeah, I guess
Russell.
at that part is
but
hard.
do we know
Yeah.
why
That's
that,
what
so the
I meant.
company still
Like
exists, but like why do they discontinue the product?
they were like everyone
Yeah.
who ate our ground beef had boiling hot lava diarrhea coming out of their butt the next day.
No,
So
they had this like obsession with Mike Tyson tattoos or
yeah,
something
they
like
all
weird.
got face tattoos.
Oh, the
They started
entire
out.
brand, it looks like, is being discontinued. Just that
Okay.
brand. I'm not sure if it
Uh,
comes from another, but maybe it's because of Impossible. Maybe this is the flip side of Beyond and Impossible, is that they're putting the earlier players out of the market.
Oh, that, I mean, that happens. That absolutely happens, especially when Scamazon owns, buys out whatever Impossible, and I don't know.
Did they do that? Because I know they bought Whole Foods, but did they also buy Impossible or
I
Beyond?
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like the things that they own, it's ridiculous. Like the things that they own. I don't know if you've seen you can get all of your doctor stuff done through there. Give them all your medical information. Why not? But the price is freaking right. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you don't
Only
have
for now.
insurance,
but am I
yeah,
the only one who's noticing the quality
exactly.
just continually, steadily just going
Oh,
downhill, downhill,
awful,
downhill?
awful,
It just
awful.
is worse and
Yeah,
worse. And I'm like, God,
yeah,
how do you even?
yeah.
Hmm.
I have a follow-up question to your Trader Joe's, Ruthie. Did you end up
Rant,
buying?
rant. My Trader Joe's rant. Yes, sorry.
Well, yeah, we'll call it a rant. No, actually, no, because I wanted to actually point out that yes, like the in PA, the Trader Joe's, or like at least the one immediate, like I love the way that they would communicate. It was just enough. And to your point, they would ask the question and I would speak up and say if I was like looking for something and couldn't find anything. I probably have already talked to somebody by the time I got to the front, you know.
Mm.
But it was just very light, very, just enough, right? But and I think I don't mind the repetitive and predictable questions as long as they aren't personal, like pretend personal. Like it's like, what I'm doing today is a weird question to ask somebody. And then like 2 seconds later, be like, hi, welcome to Trader Joe's. How can I help you? Like, what? To the next person. So they're asking as you're like, and it's like, what kind of conversation are you going to get? Like, what am I going to tell you that I'm doing today that we're going to actually talk about? It's a weird thing
It's
for
very
me. But
facade,
did
facade.
you buy those fresh asparagus that you did not want that they brought up for you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes, and I have a complaint.
I
So,
knew it.
yes.
I knew
Here's
she
my
bought them
grievance.
too.
Well, no, so I don't know actually. So Sarah, I guess I keep referencing Sarah's trip. When Sarah was here, she was talking about how she mixes asparagus and another kind of salad, bag salad together to make her salads. How she sort of has she does her own mix of mixes. No,
Oh, yes.
no, not asparagus. Sorry, not asparagus. I meant to
Like
say
it's like this
arugula.
crunchy mix
Arugula.
thing. The conifers, was that what's the,
Yeah,
what I'm
coniferous
talking
crunch.
about?
But wait, are you talking about asparagus actually? Was this whole
No,
time
no.
asparagus or this whole
Up
time it's been
I was
here.
arugula?
talking about asparagus, but
Okay, now
inspired by your arugula.
gotcha.
You mentioned arugula, blah, blah, blah. So
Hmm.
I've recently had so because of you, I started testing again for my like nonsense. And it turns out I have a problem with arugula. I cannot eat it. And so the next
Hmm.
thing I tested after that was asparagus, and I can. I'm very, very, very happy about that. But
Oh, I
Sarah,
love
thank you
asparagus.
for mentioning it because it's close enough to broccoli that I can feel like a satisfying vegetable about it. Because I didn't have a satisfying
Mm.
vegetable. I was eating carrots. Anyway, so thank you for that. Just thinking about that. But the ones they sell at Trader Joe's, the fresh ones, are so skinny
They
that it's
are
mostly just fibber. There's just not a lot of like
Mm.
whatever, but the ones
fibber.
at Giant are thick. So like anyway, so I bought them. I'm going to continue to buy them because I'm lazy, like Giants here and Trader, but they're really thin and so they're very fibrous.
I think I prefer them thin.
I think
I don't like
they're
the ends, the big chunky ends. I like the tops.
But the
I
tops like yeah. Go ahead. I
I was
don't have
gonna,
a real
I was
point.
gonna say, I think depending on the time of year, if since you're new to the asparagus game in Trader Joe's, depending on the time of year, you'll get different sizes. They do have different, because I've gotten
Mhm. That makes sense.
thickums, thicker than a Snicker, you
Ooh,
know?
they just out there on the
Yeah,
shelf,
just
just vulnerable like that. Ooh.
hmm.
Have you seen that meme about
Yeah.
asparagus that like the way it grows looks like it's trying to punk you?
No,
No.
I have not
Asparagus,
seen
you ever see
that.
how it grows? Do you know
It
how it
does,
grows?
Doesn't it just grow out just
Just like
like
shoots up.
yeah.
Right. I guess I imagined like, I don't know, like bananas. You find out how bananas come and you're like, what is the world? Like they grow the wrong
Mhm.
direction. Like in my mind, like bananas blew my mind. So I thought like, I don't know, I thought they came in bunches, but just like straight up, just that there's no leaves, there's no just hamburger. That's it. I did not know that. So there's a meme for that. Anyway.
Do they run around screaming Amish? Well, I guess they don't run around, but is that their Amish?
They can't run around because they're just sticking up.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just like, I don't know what will happen when I do this, but I'll try it real quick.
Remember those weird mushrooms that were kind of like they out back of my apartments there? They were like they had red tops. Mm.
I like it. Yeah,
Well,
asparagus, like it's trying to
Yeah,
prank some
that's
idiot into thinking
fair.
it's asparagus. Yeah, that
That's
seems
fair. It looks like
like
somebody planted that
yeah. I
there.
was about to say that doesn't look real. That one didn't look like a real, but maybe it is, and maybe
oh,
that's the
that's a good
whole
point. Maybe
thing.
they are punking me.
Hmm. Yeah, now I want to know. Is
Sorry, Amy, you were saying
that
something else, and I just was sort of doing that
was
in the
I?
side. Sure
What
sounded
was
like
the
it.
topic? What was it? This topic?
I don't know. Okay, well, I
I
just before I this seems more accurate, maybe.
but that kind of looks like what the other thing looked like. It was just a little bit more
They were so
like it had
uniform.
mulch, it had mulch around it. It
Yeah.
was nicer dirt looking
Yeah, and
situation.
they were also very uni. It looked like somebody sized them and then was like, okay, we're gonna plant these here for this photo.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
Okay.
question, if it's allowable. Okay.
I'm all ears.
So can you do the flip with a pan? No? Okay. How
Wait,
are
wait, no,
you
I'm no. Hold
with
on. There's one no. There's one yes.
I thought I saw two no's. You can. Okay. What about pouring if you have two glasses and one's completely full, and you have to get all the liquid from one into the other? Do you feel confident you can do that without spilling?
Wait, if one of them's completely full, one's
And the other one's
empty.
empty. You're
Oh,
taking the full one and
gotcha.
completely full to the top.
Depends on the glass, like depends on the type of glass. I would
If
say
it's
generally
doable
no
for a
though.
human to do you feel comfortable that you could do that? Like, I guess, like, because when you're saying depending on the glass, I'm assuming you mean like some glasses just can't be done, kind of thing.
Yeah. So if it's
Yeah, so it would be
like
a
this,
glass that it can be
gotcha.
done in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go no on that one. I
Ruthie's a
feel
yes.
spills.
I mean, yes, because something very important about your question, which is you said that you're gonna dump the whole one over. The problem is when you want to
Hmm.
kind of pour out a lot, you can get like the pee down the side. But if you're pouring down the whole thing, you go and you're out of
Yep.
you're in business. One,
Yes.
two, buckadoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
So have you
Now, why do
noticed
you
what those
ask?
two things have in common?
I don't know. Me drinking alone?
They require like a quick confidence, like to do something without hesitation, right?
Mm.
So I was thinking
Okay.
about like there are other things. I was kind of curious, like what are some other things that are similar in that like they seem impressive, but maybe aren't, they just require the right skill, knowledge, and then the confidence to do it.
The thing that comes to mind for me is cards, like shuffling the bridge.
Oh,
That's
really?
the first
That
thing that
seems
came to mind.
impossible to me.
Oh, I can do it without like it doesn't. I don't even think about it.
Oh, I do wonder though, you know how my hands are weird and like they don't really work. I think it's
You
that,
mean your
seriously.
nails that you're not sure if you can cut them right
No,
now?
like my like
Oh,
sometimes I can't grip, like my hands are strange. I
yeah,
have
I
to hold a
know.
pencil different, to hold it. Anyway, uh,
Yeah.
oh, but thinking along those lines, when you did this, I thought you were gonna say like pulling a tablecloth out. I forgot about that kind of thing.
Oh,
Maybe pull the
yeah.
tablecloth out from.
Has
I
any
would never
have
try that.
I've never tried it. Has anyone? Have you?
I don't think I've tried it. No,
Okay, so we got to
like
try
I don't
this
have
one
spare
day.
dishes to like practice with, I guess.
Huh.
But seemingly, like if you have the confidence, you could do it one time and not. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not that it's tricky. It's literally kind of like just do it quickly.
Here's something we all have in common that might be why we've not done the majority of these things. We're all females.
Majority. Where are you in the majority? I reject that.
So we don't
Let's
just
change.
have that natural confidence
Yeah, I don't
that's
know what I said
pulsing
that
from.
is setting Ruthie off, but I forget. I forget.
He's in the
She's like
majority of these
majority.
things. But we got card shuffling, we got pouring the things, you do the stove thing. Like we're doing most of these.
Yeah,
There's
but not with. I mean, yes, but majority. So like I can do a pan, you can't, she can't. Card
Mhm.
shuffling, we could both do that, but mom, I think kind of, and Orion, I feel like because he loved cards, kind of gave that to me. And then the pouring, I can't do that. You can, she can't. So I feel like, but okay. Anyway, my point is, it's because we have boobies and we are not white, so we don't have just that. I got boobs. Did you notice it? It was real quick. I think it's just that we lack a certain level
Shout
of
out to Tommy.
innate
Um,
confidence.
BRB.
oh, she literally meant that.
She
I'm going
did.
to leave my mic on for the mystery of it.
Okay, but she won't hear what we're saying, so she could
When you hear
just
me
talk.
speaking in hushed tones, you'll know
Is she
I've
getting her puzzle
arrived.
piece?
Oh,
No,
it
I
is a
think
puzzle
maybe
piece
she's
for
getting it.
sure.
Oh, she's messing with the non-socks. They're not socks. That pile
What are
next to
they?
her.
Underwear? What could it be that she would call them socks, but they're not
I
socks?
actually,
Towels?
I actually, I actually don't
Non-socks.
know that there's anything there. I just was trying to be a pain in the
Oh.
ass, and it worked, apparently.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, it worked.
Really
So, do you want
works.
to know what I did the other day? A little fun tidbit story. I have this terrarium,
Oh, hello. Hold on. Let me
right?
turn off my, I'm gonna turn off my camera so you can actually have the full focus because it actually puts you into the full camera when you do it. So
I
what are we
don't
looking at here?
know. I don't know if you can see that spider. There's a spider right there.
Did you put the spider in or did he move himself in?
The spider was in there when I got it. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, he's gonna die. He, she, it's gonna die. So I have been hunting gnats and feeding my baby.
That's
Sorry.
disgusting.
So you got a terrarium that was
Turn
pre-assembled.
your mic off or turn your camera on. Yeah, so I was gifted this terrarium because somebody knows how much I love plants, and I was actually thinking about making a terrarium. They didn't know this. So it was weird, perfect timing. Um, but there just happened to be a spider in it.
Can you show me the bottom where you wrote your name?
I didn't. I would
Not yet.
I dare you to say this is yours.
Show me my terrarium again.
Oh my God. Is this gonna be Exhibit A in some trial?
It's crazy because I've been talking about doing that with Sabella, and then I also want to get one of those shrimp things. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The self-sustaining yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, with the
Like
water.
that would be so
It's the terrarium
fun.
with water. You get the little fishies, the little snails. Yeah. It
Aqua
all
jar
sounds
for shrimp. Oh my gosh.
Are you looking it up?
Well, I'll show you what I found, but I'm not sure if this is what you. I guess this is like what I'm imagining.
it's something like that. But
Yeah. Well, it's what I. Yeah.
that doesn't seem to that's not what comes up in my mind when I think about it, but something like that. I guess that looks too clean and too fresh. It's not going to look
Yeah.
like that. It's going to be dirty and gross.
And how did this one get out?
And why did it bring its baby?
Oh no.
It's
Have you
also pretty.
seen? Oh yeah.
I'm just going to say that one's pretty big for that jar. That's probably
Yeah,
how
I
it
don't
got
think.
out. It was like,
Can we just talk about like thumbnail disappointment? Ugh.
yeah. Speaking of
What
which,
are you
what are we
talking
going
about,
to make our
me?
thumbnails?
Oh. So you went to go
So this
drag
is why
your
this hoodie
cat?
is perfect.
Hold on. Is the cat gonna hit the mic?
So you still want the link?
I mean, I want it more now. I don't know. Do I have a cat? No. Will I find one?
So
It's
the
gonna
cat is
escape
in
now.
like a marsupial thing. Is this the hoodie?
This is
'Cause
the hoodie. So here's the problem with this hoodie. Like I'm already ridiculous enough carrying around my cat. Do I really need this?
Get rid
That's
of them.
kind of adorable.
It's kind
Cut
of
them off.
stupid.
It's kind of
That's what I
cute
was thinking of
though.
doing. I can't
Cut 'em
tell
off.
how they're stitched in there, but I'll figure it out. See, she wants back in. She's like, put me back in.
I don't. That's not what
Not
I heard.
happy. Not
That's
happy.
not what I heard.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was in here earlier, so I was just going to grab her when she came in. And then, of course, saw her eating. I was like, oh, I don't want to disturb her. And then she left to go nap somewhere. So I had to track her down, ruin her nap just for y'all.
She only has 23 other
She's
hours she
going
can do
back.
that.
Hold on. For y'all,
For y'all. You
for
are
yourself.
welcome.
You did it
It's
for
for
you.
No
whoever
charge.
wants it. For whoever wants it. That's my favorite thing. From I'm Sorry, when she's like dancing and like, who's all this for? She goes, whoever wants it. She's dancing.
Oh
That's
gosh.
how I live my life. That should be like my on my tombstone.
That
Whoever
show, I
wants
feel
it.
like I need to watch that show every few months just to remember
Hmm.
what kind of things were being thrown away for no
I like
reason.
this color. We still use that. We will never
Not
stop
even
saying that.
not even on it was on the inside.
Such a good Are we gonna say what the show is, or are we just gonna
She did.
I'm
She said, "I'm
sorry.
sorry."
oh
But it's
oh
confusing because it seems like I'm just
it is
apologizing, which I do a
confusing,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And to
sorry
be
about
honest,
that.
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
So that's two. Now, we've only had three of these episodes so far. And that's the second one where we've mentioned I'm Sorry. Can I just list them as an official sponsor of the podcast? Is I'm Sorry, the show that got canceled?
Yeah, since it
I
doesn't
feel like
exist anymore, I guess we can do whatever we want.
I think I'm sorry, just the phrase is the uh story of my life, really. So sponsor of my life. I'm sorry. Sorry. I should have been Canadian.
No, because then
We'd be Canadian. Take me down with
Did
you.
you hear wait, did you hear it's not on topic, but I promise I'll show you the bouncing ball. There was a near miss takeoff at an airport. I want to say out of LAX. And the one plane was going to Italy, and the pilot had just put in the wrong coordinates. And when they asked him about it, he's like, "Oh yes, wrong coordinates, Miss Scusi." It was like, "Bye, have a nice day." Like, "Oops, almost killed so many people. Bye, Miss Scusi." It was just like there's something so casual about him that was like, it was you
you
could
could be
tell
a
he doesn't
pilot.
live in America.
You could be a pilot, and you could do anything. You can do anything, folks, as long as you can say,
Walk
Scusi.
"Excuse
confidently.
me,
Excuse.
excuse me."
So I didn't realize. So when it comes to getting in I would assume they get there and most things are kind of like they could just put in any coordinates they want. And there's two of them,
Right?
right? And between the two, did you watch that Nathan Fielder second season of
What? What?
That was so fun.
What?
Did you watch The Rehearsal? This show called The Rehearsal?
I didn't watch the second
No, so
season, the most recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
No, I
would a
didn't watch it.
strong 10
tell
out of
me
10
about it.
recommendation.
I know.
In a word, chaos. Now, so it's this guy.
Hmm.
Actually, I feel like he comes right from my heart, which is the overall premise of the show is that he helps people rehearse for events. So, as in, like, set up the space in a room that looks very similar to the interview you'll have, and then have someone pretend to be the interviewer, and you could
Mm.
prep your like whatever. It descends
Makes
into
sense.
utter madness very quickly. Well, the second season is all about the airline industry and communication between pilots, and so he has lots of rehearsals of people sort of like the pilots talking to each other before takeoff, and they don't talk to each other. They just sort of stand next to each other, play on their phones, and then do this high stakes task together with no rapport.
Zero difference between the pilot and the cashier at dollar whatever.
$1.25 tree.
That's
But I have a
crazy.
question. So I have a question. Like, oh, sorry, are we mid topic and I'm changing this thing at the very last end? What we were
Does
talking
it
about was
matter? I
does it
forget what we
Yeah,
were
matter?
talking about.
don't you worry about it.
It's actually for Amy. So Amy mentioned that this is two podcasts ago now. That I don't know, this was third person. Amy, our esteemed guest Amy, she mentioned that she had lived in a house and had water. She would buy water, cans of soda and things like that. Cans of moved into an apartment and sort of had to navigate that situation where it's like up and down the list, whatever. But you're in a house again. So are you back to buying water again, or are you fully on the carbonated, like at home teat?
Oh my goodness. That's a really good question. I guess I didn't talk about it at the time, but I got back into buying what I did was it's the carbonated water. I have a really difficult time with like plain water makes me nauseous. It just does. So I found the carbonated water is great. It like helps kind of quell that. So I got that like soda stream thing, that machine. And all it takes is like one little thing to be wrong for me to get out of like a routine, but I ordered the wrong canister for it. And then it's been sitting there for a year because I'm like, I don't know what to do now. Because I contacted them to tell them I ordered the wrong one, and it sounds like I'm just out of luck. I know it's like the nail clipper, the clipping my nails thing. It's like it doesn't make sense. I understand. So what I ended up doing was going and buying more cans, and so I'm back to that. And then I just recently got to a point where I was like, I'm curious how much I'm spending on this. So I realized how much I was spending, decided to cut it in half and came up with like a plan to stay on top of it, which I'm doing. But I still do want to get back to using the Soda Stream thing.
I just
Does that answer
say
the question?
I have a plan to make your life so much more annoying when I get there. Just FYI,
Oh,
I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but it's not annoying. It'll be interesting actually, and we'll
oh,
discuss it at a later date.
Wait a minute, I have
But
a major question. Wait,
mm,
wait. So you could plot your whatever is because I Sarah is not one person in
last
her
I
apartment.
checked,
oh
Sarah's
yeah,
apartment doesn't contain
Y'all,
more than just one. Yes.
okay.
I just like because I'm trying to picture my sister with like extra things coming out of her, and it's like it's very jarring. Precision of language, please.
so is Sarah moving alone? I guess I feel like there's more than one person. So Sarah's moving. I'm realizing the implications of the move.
Have you ever tried
There's
to track down teenager plans? Or I guess not a teenager anymore, but have you ever tried to get, speaking of track down,
Pregnant.
did you ever track down my child last week?
What a fool's errand! What a fool's errand!
I think
I,
she knew that at the time, right? Yeah.
yeah, so I couldn't complete my task last week. It's true, and I did feel some type of way. Yeah, I did not.
Yeah, it's
So I
hard to
don't know.
get
This
an
sounds
answer of
curious.
like what
Yeah.
people are doing on that side, if that makes sense. So,
Yeah, that's a
uh,
long offline story.
Okay, fair enough. Well, this is fantastic. I have a question though for next time. Can I put it out there?
only if I
Sarah,
don't have to remember it for next time.
would you like to manage the podcast next week? Sort of just take us through the topics. Sometimes I feel like I put in a topic, I'm like, oh, we in the middle of another topic. Would you want to manage that next time, or is that torture to you?
It's not torture. I can do that, but y'all will have to send me.
You want to stop live streaming and then we can
Yeah. Oh
start
yeah, let me
talking
stop.
shop?
Hold on. So I'm gonna hit end stream. And I'll tell you one more thing. It's like a side bit here. I ended the stream, and then this time the entire time.